Hello my friends and welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley Reddit review. Let's see what's been going on this week. If you're enjoying daily Disney Dreamlight Valley content, click that subscribe button and let's do this. As soon as I saw the dress, I had to. I spent all my moonstones on these outfits. Not just for the meme, right? Not just for the meme, right? I have seen a similar meme before from Star Wars, with actual characters, but I don't get how spending moonstones on the outfits fits the meme. Maybe because I don't know this exact scene from the movie. Let's see what the comments say. This is brilliant. The facial expressions are perfect. Oh, that's about the facial expressions. You basically recreated the facial expressions from the actual meme. Okay, now I see it. Now I see it. Yeah, this is funny. Also, to be fair, you didn't have to buy all the new outfits, even for the meme. You could just say you did. But these faces are pretty spot on. It's very difficult to control the expression of your character in Disney Dreamlight Valley, so that probably took a lot of work. Well done. Munchkin Land. Oh my god! Anya, this is brilliant. You even have the spiral in the middle, just like in the Wizards of Oz. That is so good. So colorful too. I never realized, is that where it's from? I know they had tulip fields in Wizards of Oz, right? So is that where it came from? Wow. The whole floating island. It hurts my heart. Every time I see a new build from Anya, there is two feelings that I have. Number one, I get super excited and absolutely mind blown by the creativity. And then number two, I realize that it most likely means that some other build got erased to give life to this build, because at this point Anya probably decorated every single floating island, every single biome with a certain kind of build. So at this point she just has to start deleting them to keep making new builds, and that makes me sad. So it's like a bittersweet feeling. I hope they add us a feature to create unlimited floating islands so we could save, well, not we. When I say we, I mean the creators who are as amazing and creative as Anya could save all of their creations to be able to visit them at any time in the future to just see, oh, I did this 2 years ago. That's fun. Well done, Anya. Once again, absolutely nailed the theme, and such a beautiful way to show off the new items. Stunning. Revamp gem storage room. All right, let's take a look. Ooh, indoor. Ooh, I like the floor. This floor is shiny. All the lights are reflecting nicely. Let's go into the store. Whoa. You have the shelves for the second layer. Okay, this is the best indoor storage room for gems I've ever seen. Like, it's genius. It's brilliant. It's magnificent. That's all I have to say about it. The idea to use the shelves and make it so dark that you can barely see the shelves. You only see the gems. They almost look like they're floating in the air. Andy Pants Machine. What? I love reading Reddit names. Sometimes they're so funny. You are a genius, and this build is absolutely incredible. New code for Earth Day tree. So in case, I already made a post about it, but in case you haven't claimed it yet, it's still available. It wasn't only active on the Earth Day. Oh, the cat is playing her toy right when I'm recording. Can you please be quiet? Can you take the toy into another room, please? Oh, she got bored 5 seconds later. Now she's sleeping. Great. So yeah, this is incredible for so many reasons. Reason number one, it's a free tree. Trees are great. We can get more of them from Scrooge store. But the best part about it is its footprint. Let me show you. This is the best footprint of any trees we've ever had in Disney Dreamlight Valley. And it makes me happy, but it also makes me mad, because I'm realizing now how bad are all the other footprints that we had. Check this out. Sycamore tree. Look at this footprint. It's a huge tree, but it's so, like, fair. This footprint is fair. It's only 4x4, I think. No, it's 6x6. It goes on top of carpets, which a lot of trees don't. Look what you could do. You could do a tree growing from the middle of the carpet. That's super sick. Just to compare, let's take a look at the regular trees we have in Disney Dreamlight Valley. For example, let's take a regular maple. It has 8x8 footprint for no reason whatsoever. This one is comparable. It's also 6x6, but it's a much thinner tree. This one also has 6x6, but look at the skinny tree. Like, why can't Gameloft go back and rework all of these old footprints that make absolutely no sense? There is so many items that have way too big of a footprint for no reason. Once again, 6x6, but much skinnier tree. Like, what if I don't want to have this raised ground around my tree? Or even if I do, why does it take to have space? It's normal. If you're making a forest, it's normal for other bushes and plants to be close to the trees. This is not great. Look at that footprint. Wow. Yeah, that sycamore is great, and I really hope we get more trees with the same footprint. And I hope one day Gameloft will go back and fix all of these footprint issues. But yeah, thank you for the free tree. The code is Earth Day 2026. You can click help, redeem code, and then it's going to be in your inbox, and it's absolutely worth it. This is what I got in my Vault reward. You can't make this up. Oh, we got a vent. I literally hate the devs with a passion at this point. Like, what the actual hell is this? Okay, I was going to be sympathetic when I saw the title, but then when I read the description, that is just not fair. Hating the devs with a passion for this? I think the Vault rewards are incredible. The Vault reward gives you guaranteed new item from a Scrooge store that you don't have. The fact that you got a wide wardrobe means that it is a new item. And I feel like most people are gonna make this mistake, especially if you're a new player. You open the Vault reward, you don't even think about it. And I feel like one thing Gameloft should have done is to communicate better that this chest gives you a guaranteed new item from a Scrooge store. Make sure to only open it if you are down to like very few rare items left. If you open this chest when you just started playing, you are gonna most likely get garbage item like this that is super common in the store. It's literally any item that you don't have from Scrooge store. It could be an elegant fence, or it could be a white wardrobe, or it could be an L-shaped couch if you never got one of the colors at some point. I do agree Gameloft should have explained it better. They should have made it clear how valuable these chests really are. But I feel like after a person opens this once, they will hopefully realize that it can give you any new item. So the next chest they're gonna save until they get to the point where they just don't have as many items in the Scrooge store left. So here is my advice. I know there's people out there, like new players, obviously, you have to save these chests for as long as you can. Do not open them right now. Make sure you get all of the base items from the Scrooge store. When you go, let's say, at least 3 days, without getting a single red dot in a Scrooge shop, that's when you open the Vault chests. Maybe even a week. Because there are some items that are super rare, and you want to save these Vault chests for those items. Once again, I wish it was communicated in the game. That is a big miss from Gameloft. I feel like there's a lot of things that are not communicated in the game clearly that you have to learn from social media and content creators and other people discussing it instead of just learning it from the game, which is a shame. I feel like Gameloft need to work on better communication of these things in game. But there is also a segment of people, I see posts on Reddit sometimes where people literally ignore item in the Scrooge store that they don't like. And I've spoken about this before. That is a big mistake. People see the same dresses all the time that they don't like and complain that they only see the same dresses. Well, that's how the system works. If you don't buy the dress, you're going to keep seeing it until you buy it. Especially the clothing, it's going to show up until you buy it. So you have to buy it. You can't not buy something because you don't like it. And same goes for the furniture. And now there is even bigger reason for it. First of all, if you see a red dot in the Scrooge store, you have to buy it. Whether you like the item, whether you don't like the item, you have to buy it for multiple reasons. Number one, filling out your collection. Number two, there is certain system in a Scrooge shop. I don't know how it works, but it does seem to prioritize new items to a certain degree. It's not huge priority. It doesn't mean you're guaranteed to get new item, but it seems like it tries to at least give you some red dot items. So the more of them you have, the less chances you're going to have to get the items you actually want. So if you see an item with red dot, if it's an L-shaped couch, if it's a table, if it's a chair, if you don't care about it whatsoever, don't see yourself using it ever, buy it. You can sell it back. I don't know actually. Did anybody test if you sell back the item that you bought, does it make the red dot return? Does the game think that you don't own this item? I don't think so, because it still remembers the items you bought, so you can buy more of them from Scrooge. So my guess is you can probably sell it if you don't want it, which I personally don't understand. I try to buy at least 10 of each item, so I always have something on hand. But I know there's people who like to keep their furniture storage clean, so you can buy those items and then sell them back immediately if you don't want them in your inventory. But by doing this, once again, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% sure, you will tell the system, okay, this item is not new anymore, so it won't show up in vault chests anymore. It will hopefully make it that you actually will see more new items, and we can avoid issues like this. So in Disney Dreamlight Valley, there's one rule for Scrooge Shop. You buy every new item no matter what, and you do not open vault chests if you're still getting new items consistently in the Scrooge store. Those two things combined are going to make sure that something like this will never happen to you. And I completely agree that this is frustrating. And once again, Gameloft could communicate this better, but I feel like hating them with a passion for this is a little bit excessive. A lot of people actually think that the vault chests give you a random item from previous star paths, which, once again, makes sense, right? The vault, everybody thought the whole point of the vault was to give old star path items. Gameloft did not make it clear what's inside the vault chest. They definitely should have made some kind of a pop-up in the game explaining what vault chests are and giving some basic tips on when to open them and when not to open them. That would be really helpful. I personally see a lot of negativity towards the vault chests, and I don't get it because it's literally something we didn't have in the last update. We are getting extra 5 or 6, I don't remember, I think it's 5 or 4 new items, and people who missed those other 4 items from the previous star paths get a chance to get them. If you didn't miss it, you still get something good. You get a guaranteed new Scrooge item. This is great. Could it be better? Sure. If we got a random star path item that we missed, it would be not great. It would be fantastic. It would be too good to be true. Let's be honest. Gameloft wants to monetize those items. Half of the old star path items are going to come through vaults. Half of them are going to come through Premium Shop. The ones that they designated to Premium Shop, they are not going to include them in the vault rewards. And if you could just simply get a random star path item you're missing from these red chests, it would just basically make no one ever buy any old star path items from the Premium Shop, which probably not something they want to do. So I feel like the system they implemented, the vault itself, is pretty fair. It's not something they made worse, it's something that made better, and there is a chance they're going to make it even better in the future. But if used correctly, the vault right now is still, in my opinion, one of the best features that were added in the last update. Agrabah-inspired street market in the dunes. Ooh, fancy outfit. Is that Touch of Magic? Wait, do we have Aladdin's outfit? How did I miss that? I didn't know that. Well, now I feel embarrassed. Also, wow, Eternity Isle builds. That's rare. That's rare. We got a nice little clock in there. Is that a clock shop? Yeah, this is looking good. This is exactly what I had planned for my dunes. Just a bunch of Aladdin Agrabah stuff, some markets, maybe even a fancy palace area, stuff like this. It looks really good in there. Oh yeah, this is by the Cave of Wonders, right? Yeah, and a good chance to use the new Aladdin walls. There are so many beautiful items we got with this DLC, and a lot of them are just perfect for this area. It's just the Eternity Isle is just a pain to navigate, so I never go there. So even if I decorate there, I'll probably never see my builds. But on the other hand, if you do decorate Eternity Isle, you will probably know it as the back of your hand, so you'll be able to navigate it so much easier after you decorated every single place in it, because decorating an area actually makes you remember all of the smallest details that can, and also even just having clear paths and certain items placement, your brain remembers it, so you'll be able to navigate through decorated Eternity Isle so much easier than undecorated ones. So this is smart. This is a smart move. Male characters wish list and odds of being added. High probability. Okay, let's see. Naveen, Shang, Hans, and I don't know who that is. Oh, that's Hero from Big Hero 6. Yeah, I haven't watched that one. You're saying this is high probability? I don't know. I can see Hans being added. Yeah, I can see that. Naveen and Shang, 100%. Super high probability. I would put Hero into maybe, honestly. I don't know. That's just my feeling. Then from the second row, I think... Wait, why don't we have Kronk? We have two characters from Emperor's Last Groove, but not Kronk. I feel like Kronk would definitely be high probability. And if he were to come, probably would come with Yzma. I would say these two are definitely a maybe. Hunchback... Yeah, I would agree with the maybe. I think there is a decent chance we'll get him at some point. Tarzan, it's such a classic character, but I feel like there was no... Like, are there any Tarzan-related movies or even Disney park attractions that came out recently? This guy from Hunchback, I don't remember a lot of the names, but I recognize the characters. I feel like we're gonna get Hunchback and Esmeralda if they do come. This guy is, yeah, very low probability. A lot of these are really difficult for me to recognize because I have a very bad face memory, but that's probably means that there's a good chance they're in low probability. How is Hans on the top and Tarzan at the bottom? I don't know. I completely agree with this. I think Hans, considering we have 2 Frozen movies coming out, the chance of Hans joining the... I don't know. Wait, was Hans... Was his story done, or is he gonna make a comeback in the next Frozen movie? If he does, then there is a good chance he might be actually added to Disney Dreamlight Valley. The reason why Tarzan is in the bottom, for me personally, is just because I feel like I never hear about him. It's just one of those classic movies that just remained classic to this day. But then we did get Lady and the Tramp, so I guess Tarzan has a pretty decent chance of being added. Yeah, I can see it. Maybe he'll be added through expansion of Eternity Isle. We'll get Milo and Tarzan because he is in the jungle. This guy is in Atlantis. That's gonna be a cool duo. Oh, Disney lost the rights for Tarzan. I think it moved to the public domain. Sony owns Tarzan now. Interesting. Okay, there's a big argument in the comments who owns the rights for Tarzan, so I have no idea, but I would personally love to see Tarzan. Alright guys, I think this is all I got for you today. On this note, we're gonna end the Reddit review. And it was super fun. And you know what else is super fun? Leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. I tried it once. I had so much fun. You should definitely try it if you haven't done it yet. Thank you so much for watching. Huge thanks to all of our amazing supporters. And yeah, let me know in the comments, which out of all these male characters that we just discussed, which one you think is gonna come to the Disney Dreamlight Valley first? I'm making my bet right now that it's gonna be Naveen. I don't know. I'm just feeling Naveen. I feel like we never got... we still don't have Princess and the Frog realm. So Naveen and Dr. Facilier coming from the realm at some point, I think it's very, very reasonable assumption. I'll see you guys in the next one. And goodbye.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.